Imagine stealing $2 million from your own city. That's exactly what former Hempstead Mayor Michael Wolf did. This is not a tale of fiction, but a stark reality that unfolded in the quiet town of Hempstead. Mayor Michael Wolf was once a respected figure, but behind closed doors he was masterminding a scheme of grand theft. His tool of choice? The city's finances. Wolf manipulated the financial system to siphon off $2 million of taxpayer money. His tactics were cunning, his actions shrouded in secrecy. Wolf was careful, but not careful enough. Red flags were raised when irregularities began to surface in the city's financial. It wasn't long before the full extent of Wolf's deceit was uncovered. The city was in shock. Their trusted mayor, a wolf in sheep's clothing. The legal process was swift and uncompromising. The evidence stacked against Wolf was damning. The courts found him guilty, sentencing him to 6 long years in prison. A hard fall from grace for the once revered mayor. Wolf's downfall serves as a stern warning to public officials about the severe consequences of misusing taxpayer funds. If you're intrigued by this real-life story of deceit and justice, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more compelling content like this. Now, switch your attention to Dolton's mayor Tiffany Henyard, who currently faces allegations eerily similar to those that brought down Wolf. Dolton's mayor, Tiffany Henyard, is under scrutiny, with accusations of misusing village funds casting a dark shadow over her tenure. These allegations are not to be taken lightly, as they echo the deceptive practices that led to the downfall of former Hempstead Mayor Michael Wolf. The situation escalated when 4 trustees called for outside agencies to investigate Mayor Henyard. The response? A veto from the mayor herself, citing the resolution's illegality. Yes, you heard it right, a veto. This move adds another layer of complexity to the situation, fueling the tension between Mayor Henyard and the trustees. But here's the twist. Federal authorities, including the FBI, are reportedly investigating Mayor Henyard. The involvement of the FBI indicates the severity of the allegations and, if proven, could lead to serious consequences. The drama doesn't end there. Further allegations involve a charity bearing Mayor Henyard's name, which has been instructed by the Illinois Attorney General to cease soliciting contributions. Mayor Henyard denies involvement in this charity, but the incident adds to the growing list of concerns. In an interesting move, Mayor Henyard is launching a podcast to address village finances. Is this a genuine attempt to clarify the situation, or a strategic move to control the narrative? Only time will tell. The growing cloud of suspicion around Mayor Henyard raises questions about the potential misuse of power, echoing the scandal that befell Mayor Wolf. And so we are left to wonder, is history repeating itself? Can Dolton avoid the fate of Hempstead? As the investigation unfolds, we will keep a keen eye on the developments and the implications they may have on Dolton's leadership. Misusing public funds isn't just a breach of trust. It's a crime with serious consequences. When elected officials divert taxpayer money for personal gain, they are violating the very principles that underpin our democratic system. Let's take a look at what happened to former Hempstead Mayor Michael Wolf. Convicted of stealing $2 million, he was sentenced to 6 years in prison. This isn't just a slap on the wrist, it's a clear message that public corruption will not be tolerated. It's not just about the legal ramifications, though. Politically, a scandal of this magnitude can be career-ending. Wolf's reputation was irrevocably tarnished, his political career shattered. He's become a cautionary tale for those who might entertain the idea of misusing public funds. Now let's consider the case of Dolton's mayor, Tiffany Henyard. Should the allegations against her prove true, she may face similar consequences. A conviction could not only lead to jail time, but also effectively end her political career. And let's not forget the potential fines that can be levied, which in some cases can equal the amount of money misused. But beyond the legal and political fallout, there's another critical aspect we must consider: the erosion of public trust. When those in power abuse their positions, it shakes the public's faith in their leaders and the institutions they represent. That's why transparency and accountability in public office are so vital. They serve as safeguards, ensuring that our elected officials serve the public's interest, not their own. The allegations against Mayor Henyard underscore the need for these safeguards. As her case unfolds, we're reminded of the importance of vigilance, of holding our leaders accountable, and of the damaging consequences of public fund misuse. As the legal net tightens around Mayor Henyard, the potential consequences of her alleged actions become increasingly real. With the allegations against Mayor Henyard growing, what does the future hold for her and the city of Dolton? In the wake of these accusations, Mayor Henyard's future teeters on the precipice. If the FBI investigation uncovers evidence of misappropriation, she may face legal proceedings. This could result in penalties ranging from fines to imprisonment, as we've seen with former Hempstead Mayor Michael Wolf. But the legal challenges are just the tip of the iceberg. The political fallout could be even more devastating. The allegations have already strained relations between Henyard and the trustees, leading to public disruptions at meetings. If the trustees succeed in their plan to override Henyard's veto in April, it could further undermine her authority. And what about the city of Dolton? The allegations against Mayor Henyard have cast a long shadow over the city's leadership. If Henyard is found guilty, it could lead to a power vacuum, leaving the city in a state of uncertainty. Moreover, the potential misuse of funds could have far-reaching implications for Dolton's budget, potentially impacting public services and the city's financial stability. Amidst this turmoil, there's a glimmer of hope. The upcoming elections present an opportunity for Dolton's citizens to have their say in the city's leadership. It's a chance for them to voice their concerns, demand transparency, and hold their leaders accountable. These elections could pave the way for a new era of governance in Dolton, one that prioritizes the needs of its citizens above all else. But until then, uncertainty reigns. The allegations against Mayor Henyard have raised more questions than answers. Will she be found guilty? Will the trustees succeed in overriding her veto? And who will be leading Dolton when the dust settles? As Dolton's leadership hangs in the balance, the city's citizens wait with bated breath to see how this saga will unfold. The cases of Mayors Wolf and Henyard serve as stark reminders of the potential consequences of misusing taxpayer funds. As we've journeyed through the intricate web of political maneuverings and allegations, it's evident how quickly these situations can escalate. Recapping our deep dive, we started with the shocking story of former Hempstead Mayor Michael Wolf, who was sentenced to 6 years for misappropriating taxpayer funds. His clever manipulation of city finances, while initially undetected, eventually led to his downfall. His case serves as a warning to all public officials. The misuse of public funds is not only unethical, but it can also have severe legal repercussions. We then turned our gaze to Dolton's mayor, Tiffany Henyard. The parallels between her case and Wolf's are unsettling. With allegations of fund misuse and the involvement of federal authorities, including the FBI, Henyard's situation appears increasingly precarious. The importance of accountability and transparency in public office cannot be overstated. Public officials are entrusted with the stewardship of taxpayer funds, and any deviation from this trust is a betrayal of the public's faith. The allegations against Mayor Henyard underscore the need for rigorous oversight and stringent checks and balances in public finance management. Looking ahead, only time will tell what the future holds for Mayor Henyard and the leadership of Dolton. As the investigations continue and the legal proceedings unfold, the public's demand for transparency and accountability will remain a crucial factor. As we await the final verdict on Mayor Henyard's case, one thing remains clear. The misuse of taxpayer funds is a serious offense that can lead to severe consequences. Let these cases serve as a reminder that no one is above the law, and those who misuse public funds will eventually face the consequences of their actions.